Hello, Croeso, and welcome to another special segment of Wake Up and Choose Kindness, a chance for us to highlight all the positive and wonderful things that go on within the streaming, gaming, and esports community within Wales and the wider world. Today, I am joined by a fantastic human being, an affable human being, an eloquent and excellent person, Johnny Beard. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
Oh,
Lovely intro.
I,
I'm not eloquent.
Yes, you are. I've been watching some of your clips on the old Twitch page there. Not only are you elegant and eloquent, you're also a fantastic dresser because I
Oh,
saw in one of the Stinger pages you've got the Tifa cosplay.
oh yes.
So that, I mean, we'll
Keep it
plug
locked,
we'll plug that at the end. If that doesn't get people interested in the event, I don't know what will. Um, but today we've got you on the show because there's an incredible event coming up on the 1st of March, also known as St. David's Day for those outside of Wales, the patron saint of Wales. Um, could you tell us a little bit about the event and what it entails, please?
Absolutely. Yes. Basically, we're doing an event. We're calling it Dathlu Twitch Cymru, which translates to celebrating Welsh Twitch, basically. And we are a team of streamers from all over Wales, or maybe Welsh who are living abroad. And we're all coming together on our National Day of Wales to raise money for a Welsh charity called Tŷ Gobaith, which is translates to Hope House. And Tŷ Gobaith do some amazing work. They help terminally ill children and their families through some very traumatic events, basically. And it's a national charity, so North Wales, South Wales, Mid Wales, doesn't matter what part of Wales you're from. There's likely to be a Tŷ Gobaith near you if you live here. And yeah, we're all collaborating together. We're all raising money in our own individual ways. There's about 30 streamers on the day, all doing lots of different things, mostly games, but some of us are musicians as well, and maybe some other bits and pieces we might be doing to celebrate Dave with Louis Sant. So yeah, we're doing a lot of good stuff for raising money for charity.
It's a fantastic cause, a fantastic event. I saw it came across my desk on the hot news desk on the old Twitter page where I was linked. And this is the prime opportunity where we can plug your Twitter. If you point down, you'll be pointing at your Twitter handle
Oh,
just
yeah.
below you. Point down, your
Point
Twitter
down.
handle
Yes.
just there at JohnnyBeard42. Please go and give Johnny a follow because that is the one-stop shop where you'll be able to catch up with all the information about this event when it's going live, and also you'll be able to see all the people taking part. There's around 30 streamers. I caught this. It came across my desk. There was a few. I think there was about 15 or so people, and it just gained traction. People were retweeting it. It seemed like such a great event. I'm sure you were being bombarded with people that wanted to take part. And it was just lovely to see, really. It caught my eye because a number of people who were members of Esports Wales, who were members of the Discord community, retweeted and were some are taking part. In particular, that Tourette's gamer, a good friend of the show, and a very awesome human being. So I couldn't not highlight it. And also, from a personal perspective, there's some people out there know I've talked about this before on the show. I actually used to be a cancer coordinator. I used to be a paediatric cancer coordinator in South Wales. So I've done a little bit of work with Tŷ Gobaith before, introducing families to them and sort of linking them in so that they can get the help and support they need. And it's such a wonderful thing to do, to be able to help families going through real traumatic times. So yeah, I couldn't not bring a highlight to it. I just wanted to know basically what was the reason for choosing this charity? Was this something that maybe drew you to them, or was it just an awesome cause that you saw a chance to help out?
I mean, basically, it's something that's been kind of something that I've been thinking of since probably tail end of last year. So I've done this. This will be my fifth charity event. I did three last year, and I've been streaming for probably coming up to 5 years. But the last 12 months or so, it's been growing. My channel's been growing a bit more, and with your channel growth, you want to do good things with it. That's the way I see it. And I would be coming across a lot of Welsh streamers in my time, certainly in the last 12 months, just seeing how many talented Welsh streamers there are. And it was something I was thinking, okay, I really think this has got something going here in terms of the fact we've got all this Welsh talent. And I feel like we can all come together and do something great. So I was looking at, when is Dave Gould Day stands, and it falls on a Tuesday, which is not the easiest days, is it? Let's be honest. But we can't do anything about that. But I slowly started to ask some of my Welsh streamer friends if they'd be available, what their thoughts were, and they all seem on board. And then it was a case of Wales is a bigger country than people realize. Certainly, it might look small, but certainly with heart, it's massive. And I wanted to try and choose a charity that could really, resonate with people, no matter what part of Wales they're from. Because there's a lot of great charities here in North Wales. I'm sure there's some brilliant ones down south where you are, and trying to choose a charity that would really, get that really gets us, and I think Tŷ Gobaith does that. No one can really resonate more with the idea that children are precious and priceless, and they all should be living to be adults like us. And the fact that these children that need the support don't get that opportunity, it's tragic. And I think that that's a message that no matter what part of the world you're from, you can resonate with that. So I'm really glad that we're choosing this charity.
Absolutely. I mean, if this isn't a cause that we can all unite behind, then what's going to bring humanity together? As you say, Wales is a small country but a big heart. That north-south divide as well. I mean, it's one of those things. It is good to see something that we can all agree on for a change.
Definitely.
Me being a southerner and you being a northerner. I am actually I'm getting better at Welsh. I wasn't taught Welsh in school, but my partner speaks fluent Welsh, and we're sending our son, because we are both, myself and you, we're both fathers. So again, this is close to our heart, because God forbid we ever need to use these services, but it's good to know that they're there, and we really need to support them for the families that need this type of service. But yeah, so I'm learning Welsh as an adult. So when you sent me, Johnny was good enough to send me a little spiel about what was going to be going on with the event, and I was reading it. I was like, I can translate some of this. I know some of these words. I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. So yeah, on the first Tuesday, the 1st of March, could you please tell us when it kicks off, what time, and where people can jump in and see from the start and follow it through to the end?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of the start of the event, it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, the 1st of March. I'll be starting proceedings, shall we say. I'm going to be playing a load of music videos from some amazing Welsh bands. I thought that would be a great way to bring us all together. And then I'll be raiding from there into some of the amazing streamers that will be following. And they're all going to be streaming between the hours of 12 o'clock through to midnight. So there's 12 hours of amazing content that will be available. I'll be live through most of the day as like a landing pad page. So if you're not sure where to go, come to my page and I can tell you where to go from there. And I'll tell you who's live, where, and when. There will be a schedule coming up on my Twitter page as well later on this week. And at midnight through to 2 a.m. in the morning, I'll be finishing off proceedings by playing a Welsh game called Made of Scare, made by Welsh Interactive.
Friends of the show. We've had people that have worked with them on the show before. They do Made of Scare is a phenomenal game. My aim is to be in one of those games as like a terrible Welsh voice in the background. So, but they do wonderful things. They're actually bringing a new. I think it's going to be like a battle royale style, or perhaps a wave survival style. Made of Scare. I can't think what it's called. It's gone off the top of my head, but that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. So yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on. You're going to be the ringmaster general of possibly the best annual event in Wales, because I can see this being something that comes back year on year. And the more people we get involved, the better. I'm certainly going to plug it across all my socials. I'm going to get EsportsWales to plug it. Please go and follow Johnny on his social medias, which is Twitter, which will be at JohnnyBeard42, and on Twitch as Johnny_Beard. beard. There we go, I got it out in one go. And please, once more, in your finest North Wales accent, please give the name of the event out for everyone to hear.
So yeah, it's called Dathlu Twitch Cymru. On Dydd Gwyl Dewi Sant. Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Johnny. And I will be hanging out all day as long as I can on St. David's Day. Thank you, and good night, everybody.